In case you missed it, several OTF members have been passing away. As it would be announced, Lil Durk's day one homie Gleesh passed away last night in Chicago. This resulted in a viral tweet sharing, "Has anyone else heard from OTF Jam after he snitched on Durk? Several OTF gang members are dying, but low-key he's been gone for months," as OTF Jam was originally outed for being a snitch on DJ Vlad's show.
There's a guy named OTF Jam.
That was wired.
Very ironic name.
Jam
now
got
he
him
put
in
everyone in
the
the jam.
Did 12 years.
12
got
years.
out, interviewed, said he kept it real, brought him cars, gave him 50,000.
Right.
This. Made mention that ain't no smut on his name. He ain't never been a rat. Caught a gun case. But eventually he flipped.
As once this hit news headlines, the hunt for OTF Jam was then on. Even the news read, "OTF Jam found by OTF members hiding out in a crib outside of Atlanta. Sources claim Jam was dealt a punishment for snitching on OTF owner Lil Durk," as there was a photo of the crime scene outside of Jam's house that he was staying at, but nobody's heard from him since. This is because more information was provided on what Jam did. It would read, "Over 230 gigs of digital evidence, which includes audio recordings, video surveillance, and 20,000 pages of reports, are currently being processed for discovery," as Jam supplied the police with all of this evidence to have his possession charges dropped. The court update reads, "The feds now believe Durk paid to get these two people dealt with. Number 1, Stephon Mack, who got Durk's brother D-Thang. Number 2, OTF Jam's baby mom, who passed away after Durk found out that he wore a wire around him." As right before Lil Durk was arrested, he found out that Jam was wearing a wire during an Instagram live, where Jam was seen holding the top of his jacket and whispering in it.
Hey, kid! Give me the check on your man. I heard you got his head. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, when I was growing up, I was having a dare. Architect. Having a who? I'm having a dare. School's out of town.
When Lil Durk found out that he was wearing a wire, he got revenge on Jam, which is then when it was announced, Durk has been playing 3D chess the entire time. He knew that OTF Jam was gonna cooperate.
I see shit from a mile away.
I don't think people realize that.
I could have a conversation with you for 5 seconds and know your way is gonna cooperate.
As the police found it very odd that Lil Durk would just randomly do an interview mentioning he knew people were gonna cooperate right before they do it, then OTF Jam's baby mom passes away. He would then even mention how he doesn't even allow his friends to know where he lives anymore. He gives no information to anyone. You can tell that he's sad knowing Jam snitched.
Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be my best friend never been in my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
Promise. Like, it's people like that I just don't allow around my girl and my kids, cause it's like I'm just a different type. I'm not the. We're gonna have family night at Durk house tonight. It's the.
You gotta watch. Everybody at Durk's crib.
Yeah, we gotta. Everybody getting watched. We gotta watch everybody. Hey, you go too. Hey, they go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like, that's how I play. Like, I don't play.
Which Lil Durk has every right to be upset. OTF Jam is the same man Durk gave $50,000 to during this Instagram live. But make sure you pay attention to those in the background.
You know what's name, bro? Steady crying, huh? He's steady crying. Feed him. Feed him.
Get in the milk, bro.
Get in the milk so baby mama get the tripping, bro.
See that?
Feed
For my
him.
baby. That's really how y'all hold y'all babies, ain't it? I gotta hold my money like this. This too much. Crazy though. Motherfuckers sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and the internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do it. Whatever it is I wanna do, I can do it. Just not what I want to do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof.
Bro got out what?
You know that
How many you did it all?
And the year I did it now?
Yeah. That's your last bit. 12?
12.
That boy popped out 12 years.
Yeah.
So much money. We really was just getting in order to just figure out the lanes, man, boy.
As the day that OTF Jam secured 50 grand from Lil Durk, he then snitched on those in the background of this Instagram live, as the feds were able to piece together that these were the same gang members that were jewelry shopping with King Von and then were also involved with Lul Pab's murder.
Solitary.
Hey,
Stone.
we just looked at him. Good, man.
Let's go over there.
You got what up, bro?
Boss, you good? My boy. Let's go.
It got real in here, man, because he just stepped in. The money man just stepped in.
But OTF Jam's baby mom is not the only person that passed away that Jam gave evidence to. Jam would then also share an Instagram story where Lil Durk wrote, "For D-Thang, aha," as this was posted only 30 minutes after Stefan Mack passed away. Then the following day later, Durk would be seen on IG Live laughing.
You can't see other shit, boy. What? Tweaking my folks. Hey, somebody always said, slap a car. Somebody always said, slap a car.
However, Lil Durk's lawyers were able to push this to the side, trying to get him a release date from jail, and it worked. To understand when, it's important to read the news of words from Durk's father have Durk being released on a bond. With this being his third attempt, his lawyers made an offer so great, the judge just can't refuse it.
I just left the courtroom for the bond hearing for my son for the release for the third time. This time it was very fair. The judge was very fair. He wasn't pro-prosecutor, he wasn't pro-defense, but he was pro-justice. So he listened to all the evidence, and he's gonna give a ruling in the next few days about what his position is for the bond. But we were very pleased at how it turned out. So continue, family, friends, and fans, continue to keep us in your prayers, and we thank you. And inshallah, God willing, this be victorious for us, that we have a good ruling in our favor.
This resulted in the judge taking 4 days to make his decision, where ultimately Durk would be denied his bond for literally being too rich, and let me explain. The news wrote, the feds say Lil Durk would need to go completely broke and give up all of his property to be granted a bond. They fear that he might use his fortune to place bounties on witnesses.
No bond for Lil Durk. Let me tell you about what options he has left and why the bond was denied this time. Now, he's in federal court on a murder for hire charge where he faces the possibility of life in prison. What that means is, under the federal law, it is presumed that you do not get a bond because the charge and the penalty are so serious. So your lawyer has to go out there and show why you should get a bond. Now, ultimately, what the district judge decided to deny the bond on was a couple of factors. There's a couple $1 million being put up, but it's not all being put up by Durk. Some of it is from the label, and ultimately Durk has a lot more money and assets than what's being put up. So if I let him out on bond and he tries to flee, he's going to have tons of assets and money at his disposal.
However, there was then a viral tweet attached to it, which goes and reads, if you think Durk was denied bond because he's too rich, you know nothing about this case. OTF DD's brother literally just snitched on all of OTF, and instead of making it public, they're hiding it to catch Durk's lawyers by surprise. I was able to find the evidence files, and it's very concerning. OTF DD's brother gave up a lot of information. It was written, the new Lil Ted body cam footage of him begging to snitch against Durk and OTF members have completely changed the case. Durk's lawyers submitted paperwork for an extended time on their bond proposal, raising the question of, what did Ted say to the feds? Ted is also known as OTF DD's brother, who is Durk's main hitter of OTF. Ted was picked up by local police at a convenience store when he was caught having a firearm in his jeans pocket.
Really? Dude had a. What about that? A man had a with an extended clip. That's cool though, right?
At this moment, Ted was then being driven to the police station. Before even getting inside, he had tears coming right down his face, and he would tell the police, I swear I'll tell y'all about the murders, hoping not to be placed into jail, but it was already too late for him.
Come on. Hey, stop it. Stop it.
I swear to God, I think I would tell you, please, I swear, please.
Then being placed into his waiting cell, Ted was seen crying his eyes out, wanting literally nothing more than to just rat on the murderers that he knows inside of OTF and then to be taken out of jail.
Wait, hold on. You gotta relax for me, because I can't understand it. Relax. What's the number? 7 what you saying, man? We're gonna see what we can do for you, all right? We're gonna see what we can do for you. You gotta relax for me. Relax, man. I'm gonna get busted to prison. Relax. Give me no, I'm saying, what you talking about? I'm trying to get that.
As with OTF Didi being the older brother, when there was news of someone snitching in the family, because on paperwork, there is only a last name. Everyone believed that it was Didi snitching because they share the same last name, but OTF Bezu had to hop on IG Live to clear the rumors of Didi being the rat.
No motherfucker know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the be going on for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this. Y'all just be weird as hell. That's what I be talking about, man. Like, first y'all that threw the jams rumors out there. Now y'all talking about Vonnie a snitch, gang. A snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on for real. My kids, y'all really just be running. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because of you motherfuckers, y'all be trying to get them all put under the jail.
But this is where it gets even crazier, as DJ Academics would then speak on OTF Vonnie allegedly snitching against Durk, which caused major confusion online, but at the end of the day, it was Lil Ted.
When you see Flacco post something, you almost gotta be like, look at this headline. Lil Durk found out his co-defendant OTF Vonnie, King Von cousin, filed for protective custody when they came to court. Okay. That sounds so crazy.
This is why we have streams like this. This is, I'm not gonna get on anybody or anything like that, and I'm not gonna ever say that I haven't, maybe jumped the maybe once in a while, but I definitely do aim to be correct, and I never try to be incorrect out of malice, right? This is why we love to bring up the paperwork and try to explain it, and also increase everyone's knowledge on stuff, because a lot of times these days the headline is way better than the story.